And welcome everybody to Weequay Park here in Newark, New Jersey. Game 2 of our NJAC doubleheader. Rutgers-Newark Scarlet Raiders taking on the Camden Scarlet Raptors. And starting for Rutgers-Newark is number 13. Joey Sandy comes into today's ball game with a record of 1-3 on the season. This is Sandy's 10th appearance in 2025. 17 innings pitched. He's given up 23 hits, 23 runs, 9 walks, and 17 strikeouts. Catching in Game 2, it's Devin Rojas for Newark. And that's in there for a called strike. It's the leadoff hitter for Camden, number 20, Dubler. And Dubler sharply hit ball to second base. And there for the put-away at second is Paul Recchia.
Number 18, Frankie Roman.
And that'll bring up Frankie Roman for Camden with one away here at the top of the first inning. (14-4) was the final in Game 1. And that's going to fall in. So Dubler Roman will end up on second.
Will be the third baseman, number 3, Ryan Nutley.
So with that win in Game 1, Camden now at 20-9 overall, 5-4 in the conference. And that'll bring up Nutley for Camden with a runner aboard at second. Sandy checks the runner and deals. Sharply hit at a right field, but Recchia is there for the put-away, and there are 2 outs now in the top of the first inning.
Coming up to the plate for Rutgers-Camden, the designated hitter, number 12, Jack Murphy.
That'll bring up Jack Murphy. And Murphy goes down for the third out of the inning.
First half inning, and your score is Rutgers-Camden.
We'll head to the bottom of the first. Newark coming up to bat. It'll be Paul and Eric Recchia, followed by Mike Weinbell.
What if we told you that this may hold the key to improving gut health for millions of people around the world? We're that we're studying how art can boost our mental and physical well-being. That this represents a profound reimagining of how we're educating the next generation of care providers. Or that he was able to get him healthy and back on the mic thanks to our innovative care delivery. These are just a few of the ways Rutgers Health is breathing new life into academic health.
Will you invest in yourself today? If you have big dreams but need a college degree to achieve them, then Rutgers University Newark is for you. We'll challenge you to see the world from a different perspective and teach you the skills you need to succeed. Opportunity is being at the right place at the right time. Newark is the place, and your time is now.
Chase Cooper on the hill for Camden is 4-0 this season with a 2.35 ERA. This being his 7th appearance in 2025. The lefty, Cooper, has given up 26 hits, struck out 22.
First for Rutgers North, the second baseman, number 25, Paul Recchia.
Paul Recchia will lead things off for Newark here in the bottom of the first inning. Yeah, it's low, ball one. So Newark looking to rebound here in this all-important conference matchup. And that's it. Into center field for the first down of the inning.
Next for Rutgers North, the right fielder, number 32, Eric Recchia.
And that'll bring up Eric Recchia. And that's in there for a called strike. Low. The lefty Cooper out of Southampton, New Jersey. A senior at Camden. 5'11", 165 out of the King's Christian High School. Cooper also not unfamiliar with the reliever role, as he's made countless relief appearances over the years at Camden, and Recchia draws the walk.
The shortstop, number 7, Michael Weinbell.
Weinbell continues his torrid streak at the dish for Rutgers Newark. collected another 3 hits in game 1. Now has 40 on the season. And that's in there for a called strike. Weinbill Jr. out of Middletown, New Jersey, 6'2". Finance major. His favorite MLB ball player is Mike Trout, who was involved in a interaction with the fan yesterday. And that's going to be a base hit for Weinbill. This guy is just a hitting machine, as Weinbill is aboard with the single. And runners now at first and second for Rutgers. Yeah, graduate student Matthew Storch at the dish out of South Brunswick, New Jersey. And that's low. A 1-1 the count. And the pitch. A swing and a miss from Storch. It's now 1-2. And from the stretch, Cooper deals inside. A tough loss for men's volleyball last night down in Lexington, Virginia for Rutgers Newark. Their season has come to an end, and Storch flies out to right. And runners hold. So congratulations, though, on a good season for Aiden Albrecht as they lose to Juniata in the CVC semifinals. Juniata took it 3-0. And that was Friday night. Saturday night, Southern Virginia won the CVC championship by sweeping Juniata in 3 sets. So it'll be off to the NCAAs for Southern Virginia. And just across the Hudson, New York University, the undefeated #1 men's volleyball team in the country, are underway at the John A. Paulson Center in Lower Manhattan. As they take on Nazareth in their conference championship. So, despite the Weinbill hit, it is 0-0 after 1 inning. And we'll be back right after this.
To the European Wax Center on Halsey Street in Newark. Come on in. Hi, Sharice. I'm excited about this process today.
Welcome to European Wax Center. So we're going to be waxing your upper lip today. So when you're going to cleanser, this is going to remove any oils, any skin, any natural oils from the skin.
here in the European Wax Center. I just got my lip done. If you can see, my lip is transformed. I'm now hairless, no mustache, but I wanted to talk about our products because not only do we do full body waxing, we also have products that help with the continuation of your waxing experience. So for example, we have an ingrown hair serum that prevents ingrown hairs. We also have body washes, body polishes that helps with exfoliation and everything for the brow. So we are full service body waxing. We remove the hair. We also help you with the maintenance after the service.
What if I told you that this represents a profound reimagining of how we're educating the next generation of care providers. Rutgers Health created a first-of-its-kind dual doctorate program that combines a pharmacy degree with a medical degree. It's this sort of expertise that's giving Rutgers graduates a leg up on providing the best care possible.
Thank you, doctor.
It's just one of the ways Rutgers Health is using academic help to breathe new life into education.
It's Lil Bambino getting the start at third today as he steps up to the plate for Newark. And that's a grounder over to second for the first out of the inning. Gilroy, the batter for Newark.
Next for Rutgers North, the left fielder, number 6, Gilroy Pryle.
So Gil Pryle, 5'8" junior out of Caldwell, a finance major. Gil was the Essex County Player of the Year in high school, and he grounds out there.
Coming up next for Rutgers North, the catcher, number 11, Devin Rojas.
So the base is empty with two away for the catcher Rojas, who continues to platoon with John Rosado. At the catcher position. So it was Rojas with the throw out. My apologies to Devin. And the lefty deals. Rojas behind on that swing in a foul territory. What a heck of an effort by the right fielder for Camden. And Tonicello gave it his all, but came up just a little bit short as the count's now 1-2 to Rojas. And that'll be a base hit in the left field for Rojas. So a two-away, Rojas aboard.
Up next for the Scarlet Raiders, the center fielder, number 10, Matthew Toretto.
That'll bring up Matt Toretto with two away. And that should do it. Toretto grounds out to the force to end the second inning. A Rojas hit, but the score remains 0-0 as we head to the top of the third. We'll be back after this.
Will you invest in yourself today? If you have big dreams but need a college degree to achieve them, then Rutgers University Newark is for you. We'll challenge you to see the world from a different perspective and teach you the skills you need to succeed. Opportunity is being at the right place at the right time. Newark is the place, and your time is now.
It's the number 8 hitter for Camden. And Tinicello. He fouls that one away. And Tinicello now at 1-2. And until Tinicello strikes out for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Rutgers-Camden, the catcher number 4, Evan Carbone.
Evan Carbone, 5'9", 175. The finance major out of Blackwood, New Jersey. A left-handed batter. He's an NJAC first team honoree last season. Widely considered one of the better catchers in the New Jersey Athletic Conference. And that's flared into left field. Carbone with a base hit.
Back to the top of the batting order for Rutgers-Camden with the shortstop number 20, Austin Doubler.
That'll bring up the shortstop. And the leadoff hitter, Doubler. That's in there for a strike. Doubler's a sophomore. And hits one into left field for the second out of the inning.
Coming to bat for Rutgers-Camden, the second baseman number 18, Frankie Redmond.
Frankie Romand is the batter, a junior out of Lumberton. We mentioned Romand eclipsing the 100 hit mark this year. And the runner goes. A strong throw by Rojas, but not in time. Romand didn't play in 2024 for Camden due to injuries. And the pitch, low. And Sandy deals in there for a strike. Oh, and it hits number 18, Romand, and he'll take his base.
Next for Rutgers-Camden, third baseman number 3, Ryan Nutley.
It's the senior Nutley now with runners on first and second. Nutley's transferred here to Camden after a couple of brief stints at LaSalle and Westchester University. Last year, Nutley tied for third on the team with 28 RBIs. Looking to get another one here in this AB as we're still scoreless here in the top of the third. And that's just off the plate. And Sandy deals. Recchia keeps in front of him. So Recchia stayed with it, recovered nicely for the put out, the third out of the inning. And the score remains 0-0 as we come up now to the bottom of the third. We'll be back after this. Top of the order now, Paul Recchia at the plate for Newark as we are underway here in the bottom of the third inning. That's high. And Recchia with the grounder to third. And the first out of the inning.
Next for Rutgers North, the right fielder, number 32, Eric Recchia.
And that'll bring up Eric Recchia. Eric walked in his first at bat. Big swing and a miss. As Cooper has looked very, very good. And what a stab at short. My goodness.
Up next for Rutgers North, the shortstop, number 7, Michael Weinberg.
Dubler taking a base hit away from Recchia for the second out of the inning. So an absolute gem by Dubler at short. Oh, way out in front. Weinbell got fooled by Cooper. As Weinbell now in the hole at 0-2. This kid Cooper doesn't waste any time on that hill. Very efficient. And just missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to the best hitter for Newark, Mike Weinbell. And that's popped up. And there to make the third out of the inning, the second baseman,
Score is 0-0.
Romand.
Rutgers-Camden coming up to bat.
Camden will be coming up here in the bottom of the fourth. Top of the fourth. We'll be back after this.
To the European Wax Center on Halsey Street in Newark. Come on in.
It'll be the cleanup hitter Jack Murphy for Camden. And the pitch by Sandy. Sandy, a freshman out of Oceanport, New Jersey. In there for the strike. Ball. As we mentioned earlier, Sandy 1-3 on the season. Making his 10th appearance today in Game 2 of our NJAC doubleheader. A makeup day from our rain out yesterday. And that is stroked into center field for a base hit. With the outfield playing deep for Murphy.
Up next for the Scarlet Raptors will be number 21, the first baseman, Diego.
That one fell in for the base hit. And Murphy, a nice piece of hitting for Camden. And that'll bring up number 21, Salazar. And the grounder to first. There's one over to first. Double play. Salazar, not known for his speed, grounds into the double play for Camden.
The left fielder, number 23, Ryan Joseph.
And there are two away. That'll bring up Ryan Joseph. Ryan's had a good day today. Had a couple of key hits in that Game 1 win, 14-4 over Newark. Did get thrown out running at one point. Or thrown out stealing, I should say. The count now 1-2 to Joseph. And the pitch. Low, ball 2. We're here in the top of the 4th inning. Santi strike as Joseph goes down swinging, and Santi looks fantastic today.
0-0 for Rutgers-Camden with Rutgers
And some timely fielding with that double play will keep the score at 0-0 as we head to the bottom of the 4th. We'll be back with more after this.
What if I told you that this represents a profound reimagining of how we're educating the next generation of care providers? Rutgers Health created a first-of-its-kind dual doctorate program that combines a pharmacy degree with a medical degree. It's this sort of expertise that's giving Rutgers graduates a leg up on providing the best care possible.
Thank you, doctor.
It's just one of the ways Rutgers Health is using academic health to breathe new life into education.
And we're back here live at Weekway Park. It'll be Matt Storch up to bat for Newark. And Storch holds beautifully, but that's snared by the third baseman for Camden. Seeing some great defensive plays for both Newark and Camden. Good looking play there by the third baseman Nutley for the first out of the inning. Bernardo, the designated hitter, fouls one away. How about that Camden golf team? 11-2 this season, with a win over Drew recently. Yeah, that's low. Speaking of golf, final day of the Masters down in Augusta, Georgia. Rory McIlroy and Bryson DeChambeau going head-to-head here in the last day. And Bernardo draws the walk.
Coming about for Rutgers North, the third baseman, number 9, Tommy Ruth.
And that'll bring up Tommy Ruth. Ruth 0 for 1 with the flyout. Yeah, those lefties always have a strong move over to first. Bernardo with 2 stolen bases this year on 3 attempts. And if I'm Connor Cortman, head coach for Newark, got to try to create a little something here. His runs seem to be at a premium here in the 4th inning. I'm surprised we don't see a sacrifice in this situation, but Ruth takes for a strike. And throwing back over to first is Cooper. A count full to Ruth, and lefty Cooper checks the runner from the stretch, deals. And Ruth hits that deep into center field. This ball's carrying over the head of the center fielder, and there you go. Throw to home, not in time. And look at Lil Bambino with the stand-up RBI triple. Bernardo in for the first run of the ball game and making me eat my words on that sacrifice. As Ruth says, let me swing away. And he does just that. So Newark, the first one to break through They lead at 1-0 here in the top of the 5th inning. I'm sorry, in the bottom of the 4th inning. You know, that ball with the wind seems to be blowing in. That ball just continued to carry. It just goes to show you, you know, Ruth had like kind of a very basic swing on that ball. He's got strong form, though, and it carried and carried and carried. I almost thought that thing was going to get out of here. Directly over the head of Petrick in center field. So still just one away. Ruth at third. And it's Gil Prial, who's now at 1-2. And Cooper deals low. And the Newark bench all fired up. They'd like to get out of here with a split today. And the lefty deals. It's lined down the third base side. Foul. Gill with a slow roller to third. Runner holds. That's good for the second out of the inning.
Coming to bat for the Scarlet Raiders, the catcher number 11, Devin Rojas.
Nice put out there by Nutley for Camden. And that'll bring up Rojas for Newark. And that's going to do it for the third out of the inning, but not before Newark busts through with the first run of the ball game. It's 1-0 as we head to the
with Rutgers-Camden coming to bat.
As we head to the 5th inning, we'll be back after this.
To the European Wax Center on Halsey Street in Newark. Come on in.
Brandon Petrick, the batter. And Petrick takes the strike. And in a foul territory, Ruth is there for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Rutgers-Camden, number 11, the right fielder, Giacomo Antonicello.
Antonicello, the batter. And in right field, Recchi is there for the second out of the inning.
Coming back for Rutgers-Camden, the catcher, number 4, Ivan Carbone.
And that'll bring up Carbone with 2 away here in the top of the 5th. Carbone squares away to bunt with 2 away. Yeah, it's a 2-out single from Carbone up the middle.
Back at the top of the batting order for Rutgers-Camden with the shortstop, number 20, Austin Dubler.
A leadoff hitter, Dubler. Will face off against Sandy. And that's high and outside, ball 1. Yeah, it's going to roll foul. Sandy throws over to first. Carbone, no stolen bases this year. Count at 2-2. And Carbone goes, and he's going to get his first stolen base of the season. Counts full for Dubler. Carbone with a big lead at second, and the lefty Dubler takes ball 4. So Sandy, with 2 outs, is going to
Up next for Rutgers,
talk things over
number
with
18,
Connor Cortman.
Roman.
And Cortman, wow. Short leash today for Cortman, unless that was the plan. But Sandy's going to come out here in the top of the 5th inning.
We have a pitching change for Rutgers North. Now on the mound, number 19, Vince Taylor.
What if we told you that this may hold the key to improving gut health for millions of people around the world? We're that we're studying how art can boost our mental and physical well-being. That this represents a profound reimagining of how we're educating the next generation of care providers. Or that he was able to get him healthy and back on the mic thanks to our innovative care delivery. These are just a few of the ways Rutgers Health is breathing new life into academic health.
So Sandy gets pulled here in the 5th inning. And to make room for Vince Taylor. Taylor 2-0 this year. 1.21 ERA. This is his 14th appearance. Taylor, 29 innings pitched. He's given up 20 hits. Walked 7 and has struck out 22. And the home plate umpire, I think, has an issue with some equipment on the glove arm of Taylor. And I think it's the signal watch that the home plate umpire doesn't want on his throwing hand. It's just a guess. I don't know if that's a hard and fast rule or if it's ever enforced. With the watch that Connor Cortman sends the pitch through to Taylor is now on the left wrist. So runners on first and second. Taylor is high. Romand takes a strike. Yeah, it's outside. So Taylor in relief now of Sandy. Is at 2-1 to Romand. Taylor deals, and Romand strokes that into center field. Third out of the inning. Romand flies out to Toretto for the final out of the inning. Rutgers Newark coming up, bottom of the 5th, right after this.
Will you invest in yourself today? If you have big dreams but need a college degree to achieve them, then Rutgers University Newark is for you. We'll challenge you to see the world from a different perspective and teach you the skills you need to succeed. Opportunity is being at the right place at the right time. Newark is the place, and your time is now.
Matthew Toretto, who had the final put away there in the top of the fifth inning, will now give a shot at it offensively for Rutgers Newark. Newark with the 1-0 lead. Another deep shot into right field.
We're back at the top of the batting order for Rutgers Newark with the second baseman, number 25, Paul Recchia.
So, and Antonicello made the put out right. And that'll bring up number 25, Paul Recchia. Cooper, fastball, just missed by Recchia. He took a violent swing at that one, fouling it back. New Jersey Devils and the New York Islanders going at it in Newark today. Matinee on a Sunday. The New York Islanders eliminated from playoff contention, along with the New York Rangers, also eliminated from playoff contention, if you can believe that. This after, off speed. And swing and a miss by Recchia. What a nasty pitch by Cooper.
Up next for the Scarlet Raiders, the right
So, yeah, no Islanders, no Rangers. And, of course, the Rangers were the President's Trophy winners in 2024. That, of course, being the best record in the regular season in the National Hockey League. And despite no Jack Hughes in the Devils lineup, they are playoff bound as that pitch hits Recchia in the left foot. Eric will be aboard at first as Mike Weinbill checks in now for Newark. Want to know now the count to Weinbill with a runner at first and two away. And that's in there for the strike. We're here in the top of the fifth inning. Bottom of the fifth inning, I should say. Rutgers Newark with a 1-0 lead. And a changeup from Cooper brought about the check swing from Weinbill, but he didn't go, and the count holds at 2-1. And the pitch, Weinbill to short. The force at second, good for the third out of the inning. We've got 5 innings in the books. Rutgers, Newark 1. Rutgers-Camden nothing. Folks, we'll be back with the 6th inning right after this.
To the European Wax Center on Halsey Street in Newark. Come on in. Hi, Cherise. I'm excited about this process today.
Welcome to European Wax Center. So we're going to be waxing your upper lip today. So when you're going to cleanser, this is going to remove any oils, any skin, any natural oils from the skin.
I'm Sunita Williamson, the owner of the European Wax Center on Halsey Street, and we are here in the European Wax Center. I just got my lip done. If you can see, my lip is transformed. I'm now hairless, no mustache, but I wanted to talk about our products because not only do we do full body waxing, we also have products that help with the continuation of your waxing experience. So for example, we have an ingrown hair serum that prevents ingrown hairs. We also have body washes, body polishes that helps with exfoliation and everything for the brow. So we are full service body waxing. We remove the hair. We also help you with the maintenance after the service.
Nutley the batter for Camden. Check 1-1. Check. Yeah, the 1-2 from Taylor. Outside, 2-2. And that's fouled away down the right field line. Nutley takes ball 3, and the count's full. That's hit deep. Oh! You got to be kidding me. That is the play of the game by the center fielder for Rutgers Newark, Matthew Toretto. My gosh.
Up next for Rutgers-Camden, the designated hitter, number 12, Jack Murphy.
Matthew Toretto continues to play a very strong center field for Rutgers Newark, the junior, out of Burlington, New Jersey, generously listed at 5'7". Had to go horizontal and vertical to come up with that one. And Vince Taylor tips his cat to Toretto. And that's the first out of the inning. And the off speed fools Murphy, who was out in front of that one. And Murphy now in the hole at 0-2. Taylor wasted one there. 1-2 now. And Taylor deals high and outside. 22 the count. And Murphy pops that into right field. And Recchi is there for the second out of the inning. So Taylor looking good here in relief so far.
Up next for Rutgers-Camden, the first baseman, number 21, Diego Salazar.
It'll be Salazar now for Camden with 2 away. A swing and a miss from Salazar. And that's outside. A 1-1 now to Salazar. That's a foul ball. Salazar, in addition to being one of the breakout offensive players for this Camden team, has led the team in putouts the past 2 seasons, and he ranks among Camden's career defensive leaders. At the end of last season, 522 putouts after 2024. Also an academic all-star in his own right. Honorable mention in 2023 and 2024. The 2-2 from Taylor. And Salazar stays alive. Taylor checks the wristband for the sign. Outfield playing deep for Salazar. And the 2-2 is hit deep into center, and Toretto makes the third out of the inning. Toretto makes it look easy out there, and he must have ran 50 feet, if not 60, to make that out. So that's going to do it as we head to the bottom of the sixth inning. Rutgers Newark 1, Camden nothing. Back after this.
Will you invest in yourself today? If you have big dreams but need a college degree to achieve them, then Rutgers University Newark is for you. We'll challenge you to see the world from a different perspective and teach you the skills you need to succeed. Opportunity is being at the right place at the right time. Newark is the place, and your time is now.
Bat for Rutgers Newark. Number 36, Matthew Storch.
That's right, folks. It's Matthew Storch stepping into the box for Newark. Storchy now at 1-2. A tight ball game here in game two. Quite the opposite compared to our runs bonanza in game one. 14 in total for Camden, as they had a convincing game one victory. And Storch, a tricky hop, is staying with it. At second is Romund.
Next up at bat for Rutgers North, the designated hitter, number 41, Joseph Bernardo.
And that'll bring up Bernardo for Rutgers, Newark. I got you. All good. That's going to be out of play. I'm wondering about Cooper's pitch count at this stage. He's continuing this kind of torrid pace here, and that's going to be slapped into right field. A nice piece of hitting by Bernardo as he's aboard with one away.
Next up for Rutgers North, the third baseman, number 9, Tommy Ruth.
It'll be Tommy Ruth now. And the off speed's over for a strike. And strike two now to Ruth. I think Ruth thought that might have been a little bit low. Ruth now in the hole with a runner at first. quick throw over to first. And I think the head coach for Camden, Ryan Kulik, wanted a clarification, thought there might have been some interference. Or I'm not quite sure what he thought, but Ryan Kulik having a conversation with the home plate umpire. Kulik, a pretty impressive guy in his own right at Camden. A Rowan University graduate back in 2014. He's a member of the South Jersey Baseball Hall of Fame. And this is his 6th season at Camden. And Bambino hits it foul. Kulik was an all-state high school player at Cherokee. He was an All-American and a 2-time New Jersey Athletic Conference Pitcher of the Year at Rowan. And had a stint in the minors with the St. Louis Cardinals and Colorado Rockies organizations as Ruth collects the second out of the inning. And that's going to be low as Pryl takes ball 1. 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Newark with the runner at first and a 1-run lead, 1-0. And that's fouled away. And the lefty deals. Oh, and the comebacker snagged out of midair by Cooper. Cat-like reflexes for the 3rd out of the inning. And after 6, it's 1-0 Newark. Camden coming to bat. We'll be back after this.
What if we told you that this may hold the key to improving gut health for millions of people around the world? We're that we're studying how art can boost our mental and physical well-being. That this represents a profound reimagining of how we're educating the next generation of care providers. Or that he was able to get him healthy and back on the mic thanks to our innovative care delivery. These are just a few of the ways Rutgers Health is breathing new life into academic health.
Brian Joseph leading things off here in the top of the seventh. Two know the count as Taylor gets one over for a strike. And that was close. Rojas framed it well, but low. Ball is the call. 3-1 now to Joseph. And it's going to be fly ball to right field as Recchi is there for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Scarlet Raptors will be the center fielder, number 9, Brandon Petrick.
And Petrick gets hit by the pitch as the lefty right on top of the plate. As Taylor came inside.
And the right fielder, number 11, Giacomo Antonicello.
Antonicello, the batter. A business major out of Cape May, New Jersey, and graduate of Wildwood Catholic. And that's low. Runner's going to go. It gets past Rojas. And Mo, the shallow fly ball, and good communication there as Toretto called off Recchia.
Now batting for Rutgers-Camden, the catcher, number 4, Evan Carbone.
It'll be Carbone now in the bat. A shout out to Tom and Mary Carbone, the mom and dad of their son, Evan, a junior at Rutgers-Camden. Evan varsity lettered in baseball 4 times at Highland Regional High School. Outside. And Taylor deals in there for a strike. A 31 the count, 2 away. Camden as a runner in scoring position. That's going to be ball 4.
We're back at the top of the batting order for Rutgers-Camden with the shortstop, number 20, Austin Dubler.
Rojas comes out to talk to Taylor. Let's see if Taylor can shut it down here. Hold on to this slim 1-run lead. And it's the lefty, Dubler, the leadoff hitter. And Dubler, that's a base hit up the middle. A 1-run scores. An RBI single for Dubler. And we are all even at 1 here in the top of the 7th. So a clutch hit by Dubler puts Camden on the board. And Romand is the batter. Romand, a fly ball to the left will end the inning, but not before Camden ties it on an RBI single from Dubler. And it's 1-1 as we head to the bottom of the 7th. We'll be back after this.
Will you invest in yourself today? If you have big dreams but need a college degree to achieve them, then Rutgers University Newark is for you. We'll challenge you to see the world from a different perspective and teach you the skills you need to succeed. Opportunity is being at the right place at the right time. Newark is the place, and your time is now.
To the European Wax Center on Halsey Street in Newark. Come on in.
Devin Rojas steps in for Newark. All tied at 1 apiece. As Cooper has pitched a gem here today. Now going into the 7th inning. That's outside. That's high. That just missed. So Rojas ahead 3-1 in the pitch. Ball 4. Rojas takes his base.
Number 10, Matthew Toretto.
Rojas with 2 stolen bases this year. And Toretto gets ready to square around a bunt with the throw over to first by Cooper. Rojas not necessarily a base stealer, but in a tight ball game like this, top of the 7th inning, no outs. Toretto will square around again, gets the bat back, and it's now 1-1. Toretto looking to sacrifice. He pulls the back bat and swings away. It's a high fly ball for the first out of the inning. I wonder if Connor Cortman will let Recchia swing away. Paul Recchia with 5 home runs this year. That leads all Scarlet Raiders. That's in the dirt. Rutgers could use a hit now from number 25. As we are at the top of the order. And that's called strike 2. A 1-2 now the count. And that's fouled away. Recchia stays alive. And the 1-2. That's going to be a foul. Cooper deals low, 2-2. Cooper back over to first. The 2-2 count now full at 3-2. What a battle this at bat has been. Cooper perhaps tiring just a little bit. He's got to be over 100 pitches at this stage. And the full count, pitch, hit. Recchia hit by the pitch. It's ball 4. Or hit by pitch, and Recchia is on first. And that'll bring up Eric Recchia.
For Rutgers North, the right fielder, number 32, Eric Recchia.
And that's going to do it for Cooper. As he goes 7 1/3. DJ Juliano now pitching for Camden. 5.87 ERA, 0-0-0-0 record. This is his 7th appearance. 7 innings pitched in 2025. He's given up 8 hits, 7 runs, 5 walks, and 6 strikeouts. Low, ball 1. Ball 2. You're Recchia. You're taking all the way. Giuliano came in to throw strikes, and it's 2-0 to Recchia. 1 away. Scarlet Raiders threatening, and that one's over from Giuliano for the strike. DJ checks the runner and deals outside, ball 3. So at 3-1, Recchia should get something to look at here. Man decides to take an account full at 32. Giuliano gets the sign, and full count. The pitch fouled away. Ball 4. Giuliano walks Recchia, and the bases are loaded for Mike Weinbolt with 1 out. Matthew Weinbell.
Coming up to bat, number 7, the shortstop, Michael Weinbell.
What am I saying? Mike Weinbell. So the Rutgers Newark bench all fired up. Mike Weinbell. A huge opportunity right now for Newark. Arguably the Scarlet Raiders' best hitter. And he swings away at the first pitch. It's a deep fly ball to center. So a sacrifice fly for Weinbolt. Coming across to score. Number 11.
The first baseman, number 36, Matthew Storch.
So Rojas comes across with the go-ahead run. And it's now 2-1 Rutgers as Matt Storch with runners at first and second and 2 away. So Weinbill does his job with the sac fly. And that's a ball. Two to one now the count to Storchy. Or the runners on first and second. And the pitch, grounder to second for the final out of the inning. 7 in the books. Newark 2, Camden 1. We'll be back with the 8th inning after this.
To the European Wax Center on Halsey Street in Newark. Come on in. Hi, Sharice. I'm excited about this process today.
Welcome to European Wax Center. So we're going to be waxing your upper lip today. So when you're in the cleanser, this is going to remove any oils, any skin, any natural oils from the skin.
I'm Sunita Williamson, the owner of the European Wax Center on Halsey Street, and we are here in the European Wax Center. I just got my lip done. If you can see, my lip is transformed. I'm now hairless, no mustache, but I wanted to talk about our products because not only do we do full body waxing, we also have products that help with the continuation of your waxing experience. So for example, we have an ingrown hair serum that prevents ingrown hairs. We also have body washes, body polishes that helps with exfoliation and everything for the brow. So we are full service body waxing. We remove the hair. We also help you with the maintenance after the service.
And that'll bring up Ryan Nutley for Camden here in the top of the 8th. And Taylor continues. Grounder to Ruth. A strong throw to first. One away.
Up next for Rutgers-Camden, the designated hitter number 12, Jack Murphy.
And that hits Murphy on the left hip. He'll take his base. I mean, I don't know what the record is for hit batsmen in a ball game, but
Up next for Rutgers-Camden, the first baseman number 21,
and we don't have any live stats, so I can't tell you how many people have been hit by a pitch, but it's a lot. Taylor with a fastball in there for the strike. And the grounder to Ruth. There's one. And 2 outs now.
coming to bat for Rutgers-Camden will be the left fielder number
Salazar
3, Ryan Joseph.
is at first. There was no throw. But Taylor looking good here in the 8th inning. Ryan Joseph, the batter. So the tying run at first for Camden with 2 away, and that's over for a strike. And the pitch outside to Joseph. Salazar, the runner first. Strike 2. And the runner goes. The 2-2 from Taylor fouled away. Taylor has done an excellent job in relief here in game 2. Oh, borderline. That was close. And the count now full with 2 away. So the runner will be going at 3-2 with 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. And a battle between Taylor and Joseph continues. Neither player wanting to break. Taylor gets the sign from the wristband. And the payoff pitch from Taylor. And it's flared to Recchia for the final out of the inning. And Taylor has been terrific. As we head to the bottom of the 8th. Rutgers, they lead at 2-1. Rutgers-Newark leads 2-1. We'll be back after this.
Will you invest in yourself today? If you have big dreams but need a college degree to achieve them, then Rutgers University Newark is for you. We'll challenge you to see the world from a different perspective and teach you the skills you need to succeed. Opportunity is being at the right place at the right time. Newark is the place, and your time is now.
It's the bottom of the 8th inning, and Newark coming to bat. Newark holding on to a 2-1 lead as Bernardo, a sharply hit ball in a right for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Scarlet Raiders, we've got the third baseman, number 9, Tommy Ruth.
So it'll be Giuliano versus Ruth here in the bottom of the 8th inning. And Giuliano inside ball. And that's in there for a strike. The pitch off speed. Look low. Ruth appeared to check his swing. But either way, it's 1-2 now to Ruth. And Giuliano low, ball 2. Prial on deck. And the 2-2 inside. Count now full. Oh, and Ruth gets caught looking. Didn't like the call. This late in the ball game,
Next for the Scarlet Raiders,
maybe the strike zone's getting a little smaller, but a little bigger, I should say, as there are now 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th, and Gil Prial will step in with Rojas on deck. 2 away, and that's low, ball 1. And the pitch inside. So Prial ahead now. 2-0. Likely take all the way here with 2 outs and a 1-run ball game. And so much for taking. It's 2-1 now to Gil. And the pitch. A grounder to short. Low throw. But it's the 3rd out of the inning as Prial grounded to short. And we'll head to the top of the 9th. Camden down to their final 3. We'll see. Anything can happen. We'll be back after this.
What if we told you that this may hold the key to improving gut health for millions of people around the world? We're that we're studying how art can boost our mental and physical well-being. That this represents a profound reimagining of how we're educating the next generation of care providers. Where that he was able to get him healthy and back on the mic thanks to our innovative care delivery. These are just a few of the ways Rutgers Health is breathing new life into academic health.
So it'll be the 7, 8, 9 hitters for Camden, starting out with Petrick. Petrick 0 for 2 with a run scored. And Taylor gets ahead at 0-2. Taylor deals. Petrick pokes one foul. Is this, we're good? Okay. And Petrick with the grounder, scooping it up. It's short. And a strong throw and a solid play by Weinbull. That was not an easy play at all. Weinbull with the scoop and the throw for the first out of the ball game.
Now at the plate for the Scarlet Raiders, number 22, Billy Richards.
So we got a pinch hitter now in Billy Richards. Richards batting .233. This is his 44th at bat. 10 hits. He also has a home run this season. And that's outside for the ball. Richards with 7 RBIs. Just his 44th at bat. Taylor falls behind at 2-0. And that's over for a strike. And Taylor deals. Beautiful pitch. Richard swings right through it. And with one away, the 2-2 from Taylor is fouled off. Nice job by Richards to fight it off. Man, the 2-2, Richards over to Recchia, and Camden is down to their final out.
Coming to the plate for Rutgers-Camden, the catcher number 4, Evan Carbo.
And the pitch to Carbone is outside. Carbone, a couple of base hits today, including a walk and 2 stolen bases. The lefty Carbone at 1-1 with 2 away. So Camden down to their final out. And Taylor deals. And Carbone with a long fly ball. And there he is again, Toretto.
And that will do it. Your final score for the second game of today's double.